We back. Thank you, Riz. Sorry, everybody. I don't know what happened. Sorry, Bernie. I'm like in the middle of talking about your channel and then boom, we're out. So yeah, we're back. Thank you guys for coming to find me. Yeah, let's share the channel link in the chat. Let me grab it and I will share it in the chat for you guys. Thank you so much. We're back. What up, Robert's Place? Yeah, we back, everybody. Cheers. Okay, so let's get this link shared in the page or in the chat, shall we? Hang on one sec. That was a nose. I don't know what happened. Sometimes I can get the stream back and sometimes I can't, and that's just what happens. But that's okay because it's Friday and we're gonna make it a good day regardless. All right, let me share this in the chat so everyone can go sub up. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Hey, Tristan, so good to see you. It's been a while. How are you? Hope everyone's having a good day and a good week so far. I'm having a better week than last week, that's for sure. All right, let's get this in the chat. Hang on one sec. What's up, Wafiz? Good to see you. What's up, EDM? Good morning. Must have been a banana peel. Yeah. What's up, Habitual? Good morning. Yeah, we got a couple streams going on, but all right, there it is. Can everyone see the link? Can everyone click on it? Click on that link and go sub up. You're not going to regret it. For those of you that missed it, Bernie's starting a new YouTube channel, an outdoor gardening channel. Follow along for the transformation. I just shared the link in the chat. So congrats on your new congrats on your new Bernie journey. On your new journey, Bernie. So cheers, everybody. Let's just, spread some love in the community. Comment on people's stuff. Yeah, Bernie is starting an outdoor gardening channel. Link is it first sub on Wicked Gardens. Awesome, thank you. What's up, EE? Good morning. Good morning from California. Nice, welcome. Link doesn't work for me. All right, well, I will post it to the community page right after the live. What's up, Craft Organics? Good morning. So yeah, there it is. We're gonna do a tent tour in just a sec, but first I want to talk about something I not really discovered, but you know how my system is, my bucket system. So I guess I'll walk and talk. Let me just get some coffee in me first. So yeah, back to the community thing really quick. It's there's room for everybody in this community, and the community wouldn't exist if it wasn't continuously growing. So that's what it's all about. Spread the word, share the love, comment, post, everyone that's a gardener or growing or whatever, everyone's just trying to enjoy their plants and whatever. So why not spread the love and share and grow the community, So yeah, you guys are gonna definitely enjoy all those channels. Don't forget to go sub. It's actually not a new cup. This is, shout out to Anthony. This is from Farmer Anthony. It actually had a cork base. It's from Grodan. It's a Grodan mug. And I didn't have time to wash my travel mug. It's still in the sink. So yeah, don't forget, everyone, to sub up to each other. So yeah, we're gonna do a tent tour, but what I wanted to just talk about was my systems and feeding, right? So I'm still having issues with my tomatoes. Everything is kind of underfed right now. We got clawing, we got all kinds of stuff, and so I often forget that you guys aren't in the grow tent with me every single day. And so if I explain something in a certain way, either because you're not physically here, you guys either don't really understand, or maybe I'm not expressing it in a correct way, but it's been a journey when it comes to nutrient applications in my system. I used to put all my nutrients in a 1-gallon jug, and I used to mix my CalMag, my Grow, my Bloom in one jug, pour it in my system, then mix a second one, pour it in my system, and then people were telling me, don't do that, you're gonna cause lockout because you're doing like pH pre-mixed nutrients, but you're adding more to it, and you shouldn't do that because you can get lockout. So then I stopped doing that, and then I started adding directly in my res. But the challenge that I have is with my bucket systems, my res is very small. This entire system, each bucket has to fill up with a little bit of water, about an inch of water in the base, for the water to start to return into the reservoir. The reservoir is 5 gallons. It only fits 5 gallons of water, but this system, when it's circulating, has 16 gallons of water flowing through the system, plus the 5 gallons if it's just been topped up in the res. But when I'm filling nutrients, I'm only filling 5 gallons worth in the res. And especially recently, if I'm only doing recently I've been doing half the recommended amount to not shock my plants. And so I have 2.5 gallons worth of nutrients in 21 gallons of water, essentially, right? So even if I drain my system of all the old nutrients, I need to add in 16 gallons of water first so that my system can circulate, and then I balance my res by adding in nutrients just to fit my res. And so that's incorrect because now they're not getting fed enough. So not only am I not feeding enough for 16 gallons, but I'm only feeding half the recommended amount for 5 gallons. So I used to also try a different approach where I'd add in like 20 gallons and then add 20 gallons worth of CalMag, let that circulate, and then add 20 gallons of Grow or whatever it is and let that circulate, and then pH, which is not correct either, because I'm having pH swings by the time you start here and you get down there and things aren't circulating properly. So what's up, Farmer Chaz? Good morning. That's another channel you guys should check out. I'm actually going to get the pleasure or the privilege of hanging out with her this afternoon. So you guys should definitely go check out Farmer Chaz. She's in the chat. What's up, Chaz? Good morning. Can't wait to hang out later. Yeah, you're so welcome. And habitual hobbies, yeah, the brassicas look really good. Okay, so today's approach is fill the full nutrients, full recommended amount of nutrients in a 5-gallon jug, pH it, or not necessarily, like I can dump it in here, mix my nutes, balance the pH, and then let it circulate rather than doing half. And I'll do that a couple times to see if my plants kind of bounce back and get more fed, so to speak. So what's up, Neil? Good morning. What's up, Mark? Good morning. What's up, Discovering Divinity? Good morning. Yeah, it'll get me up to 1/4 strength, and then maybe tomorrow I'll feed again. So we'll see. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, this means starvation and hunger. And so we don't want that for our plants. So anyways, let's move on with the tent tour. So as you guys know, I know 1/8 of a strength. I know. So we kind of figured this out. I was chatting with Bernie yesterday, and I was trying to explain, like, my plants are still hungry. I'm still having issues. And then, yeah. So that's how now we're here. So yeah, Orange Tower is empty. We're going to get all of our lettuce seedlings in. They're coming along nicely. I gave them some nutrients yesterday. We got leaf lettuce, romaine lettuce, and then I got to get the new air stones in here. This is arugula and celosia flowers. I got one air stone there, but it's not enough. So yeah, those are all of our new seedlings. Honestly, somehow I'm still having problems, so I don't know, calves. Yeah, the tomatoes have kind of gone crazy. Oh shit! No! I totally snapped. Whatever. Maybe it's not too late to propagate. Ugh, that freaking sucks. This is what happens. I gotta clean up the garden. Everything's all over the place now. So yeah, everything's looking crispy today. So yeah, I'll take you guys around the other side too, but this is just the overall. We'll go everything in depth in a sec. Coarse aeration with no potassium silicate. That's one of the main reasons for actually underfeeding them. Yeah, I'm definitely underfeeding them. Can't you tell? That's okay. We're gonna get things back on track, and you guys will see the process. So Green Tower is looking pretty good. I gotta start turning my intake fan on, I think, just to get it cooler in here. It's getting hot. Thanks so much, Robin. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So yeah, we got our basil, parsley, basil. You know what? I do got this, calves. Thank you. I feel like as long as I know what the problems are, I can figure out how to fix it. It's when I don't know what the problem is, then I panic, because how am I going to figure it out, let alone fix it, right? So it's okay. It's all a learning experience. So this is arugula, romaine lettuce. We got more parsley down there. We got the dill down here. What brand is your grow tent? I got it straight from a manufacturer. It doesn't even have a brand. Got it straight from a manufacturer that manufactures to the companies that people buy from. There's the dinosaur kale, arugula, tatsoi. Got some deficiencies on my lettuce. This plant is so beautiful. I love it. And then we got a nice big arugula there. Celosia is coming along nicely. Chives, I should have planted more than one per plant port. And then we've got all of our parsley here. So yeah, aside from, see, that's the one thing is like, aside from the other issues that I'm having, like the underfeeding is one thing, but I'm also having the water temperature issues, right? And so I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, Hash recommended, what's it called? The Jug Dealer podcast. So I'm like more than halfway through. I started listening to it. And so this is a problem people have. So first of all, nice to know that I'm not alone. Second of all, yeah, there are, I guess, workarounds and ways to do things, but certain things are like confusing to me. So I think I need to listen to it again to properly understand what they're saying, but there's a few ways that you can do things to try to keep your temperatures lower in your system. I just don't know what that looks like yet for mine, because my system, the main res is nice and normal, the temperature, but then by the time you get down here, it's not. And so there's 2 channels? Oh, I think, anyways, I don't know. Ice cubes. Yeah, I use frozen water bottles in my main res and inline chiller for long systems. Yeah. So that's what's going to have to happen is like, if I keep the system this length, right? But anyways, Circa, I was going to say any weed. Circa, check out the Fresh Princess After Dark. Link is in the description below. So there's everything else. It's not looking as good as yet. It's looking worse than yesterday, and that's because they went another day without food. So today we're going to feed right now. And yeah, EE, you know what? I already feel like I'm seeing the light. The part of the biggest challenge for me, the biggest battle, is figuring out what the problem is. Figuring out how to fix it is a whole different thing. Figuring out not knowing what the problem is what causes me stress. If I know what the problem is and there is a solution, then I'm not stressed. Like, I don't feel overwhelmed or stressed right now because I know what the problem is and I know how to fix it. And so, what are you, a basketball coach now or a soccer coach, Cass? Be the ball. But it's true. You gotta not be on the ball. You gotta be the freaking ball. I think that's what you mean, right? What's up, Otai? Good morning. Good to see you. Clear blue skies. Beautiful. So yeah, we have, let me just turn down the lights actually before I go under here. But yeah, if that's the only problem, yeah, you want to see the light 14 hours a day. If that's the only problem, then I'm not too bummed out. What's up, Sticky Ricky? Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, we got our peppers here having some deficiencies. Now it's like, no wonder. So we're gonna get that fixed up. I did feed them recently, even though it was only 1/8 of the nutrients. Yeah, it seemed to be okay for now, but the res is almost empty, so it's time to feed anyways. So I'm actually gonna stop this pump because this is empty. All right, so peppers. Still don't know what this is, but now it makes sense that I'm not getting peppers. So now I'm not even upset about it. I'm like, all right, we know what we got to do. Feed the poor, hungry children. We've got our Marconi Rosso peppers. These are elongated, sweet Italian peppers, and yeah, they're beautiful. I just don't know if they're gonna reach full size, but no wonder my mocha swirl did not taste good. First of all, the plant is looking very rough. It's a variegated plant with variegated peppers. These should be like 3 times the size that they are right now. I harvested one, I tasted it, it wasn't great. This one is doing better. It's definitely bigger. I know, I feel like somebody's gonna call Plant Protective Services on me or something. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for being a bad plant mom. Maybe it's a good thing I don't have kids. Can you imagine? Mommy, I'm hungry. Well, deal with it. You get 1/8 of your breakfast and that's it. So yeah, peppers, no peppers yet, but now it's like, well, no wonder. What do you expect, right? So now that I understand why, I'm not upset, because it's like, how could you be upset when, what do you expect? What do you expect? Hello, Lone Wolf. We got a Creola peppers here. New growth is doing better, so doing better and better every day, but again, we got to feed them. Andy Man, we repotted the lemon tree yesterday, so that is outside the grow tent right now. Got my Creola peppers. These are hot. Just trying to find them all. I don't know where they all went. There was a bunch of them growing. Whenever you look for them, you can never find them. When you're not looking, they're all over the place. Keep the flow to and from consistent from the reservoir. Put a chiller in the reservoir. Ensure drainage for the... Easy fix. Thank you, Jay, or user ES9YN6BS4I. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the goal. It's just, you know, ideally I'd like my system to flow properly, but that's another issue in itself. So recirculation is a problem, and as a result, temperature is a problem, and as a result, pH is a problem, and then as a result, nutrient uptake is a problem. So we got to fix several things. So yeah, we got pepper plant here, pepper plant here, pepper plant here that I just kind of like, not decapitated, what's it called? Amputated. The after dark plants though are looking freaking awesome. They're smelling so strong. And what's up, Doyle? Good morning. Got the eggplant here. I'm actually surprised I got fruit from the eggplant. Maybe it's because they're more of a mini variety. They don't require as much. So if you are looking to starve your plants and get some food, you're better off going with small varieties. They require less and you might still get some fruit. So I did a foliar feed this morning, but yeah. Then we got the green zebra tomato. This is the one that I'm seeing the most change with. I got to get it trellised back up, but we have so many flowers. So if I can get the buckets fed today and get things back on track, then maybe we'll get some actual tomatoes out of this plant, because we got so many flowers. So many. The Paul Robeson I've kind of given up on, to be honest with you. It's not getting enough light. Every time I do a run, I learn more. And now I'm learning, okay, you got to think more about your placement. You got to be more mindful of these things. And so, yeah. Anyways, the Paul Robeson. We're not going to get rid of it, but I might propagate it and just start it again, because the way it's grown is all messed up. So, actually, you know, if I really wanted to, I could take cuttings of all these plants. Andrew, this is about indoor gardening. I grow my own food, and so this channel is about my failures in the garden. And when I'm not failing in the garden, we're failing in the kitchen. When are you supposed to get tomatoes? You know what, Johnny? I've been asking myself the same question. So the one plant that's giving us tomatoes right here. So yeah, I have air stones in the bucket. User ES9YN6BS4I. I just, it's not enough. It's not enough, unfortunately. What's up, Gyro? And so yeah, these are the pink icicle tomatoes. No more blossom end rot, but now it makes sense why we had it. But yeah, we've got tomatoes growing everywhere, and because they're a smaller variety, they require less. So it's okay that we starved the plants. But this is the only plant that's giving me tomatoes right now. Everything else is not. I've got a flower here on my ponderosa that looks like it might turn into a fruit, but maybe not. And then, so yeah, that's the ponderosa pink. And then I've got the Cherokee purple, which is freaking huge. But again, not enough nutrients. So the tomatoes should be growing at a faster rate. I mean, this one looks bigger than yesterday. First Cherokee purple, and then we got another one over here. But if I don't stay on top of the feeding, it's kind of just gonna like stop growing. Kind of like my watermelon did, right? It just kind of stopped and then kind of dried up. So that's the Cherokee. And then that's the other side of the ponderosa. But no wonder I'm not getting a crazy amount of flowers. Like I have a couple here that popped up. But yeah. Dark Galaxy, this one is like disappointed, but that's okay. We're gonna fix the problem, and we're gonna get at least one fruit. But what I was gonna say was, if I really wanted to, because these are indeterminate and they're starting to get messy, I could reset my one bucket system, which I've been doing like once a week already anyways, and I can take cuttings of each variety and start again, place it better, and that's a quick way to kind of, without resetting the whole grow tent. I don't have any disease, I don't have any issues, so maybe I just propagate some of each of these tomatoes and start again, take the clones and put them. And now, knowing what I know about these varieties, I could feed them properly. I could place them properly. I could, position them in a spot where they're going to get better light. There's a few things I would do differently. And also, I only started using HydroGuard halfway through. Could have been using it sooner. So there's something to be said maybe for not really a full reset, but like a half reset. I've never propagated peppers. Otherwise, I freaking propagate everything, reset the tent, and forget about starting seed, and just get like a quicker head start on a new run. I'm very much that type of person who's like, if something's not going well, start all over again. And that's not necessarily the best approach when it comes to learning. you know, sometimes you want to go through the process of the failure just so that you can learn how to fix it, so that next time, if you do encounter the same problem for whatever reason, now you've learned how to fix it. We got our zinnias. These are all flowers. I'm going to be growing them in my outdoor garden, but I got new varieties, so I just wanted to try them. These are all the Bernary's Giant. So we've got the pink, the lavender, and the orange Bernary's Giant. And then I've got my Cosmo flowers here. I've never grown cosmos before, but you can see we got some deficiency. Some of the leaves are kind of curling, and see, because I've never grown this plant, I don't really know. You'd think that maybe because the leaves are kind of thinner that they curl naturally, but it shouldn't be like that. They, yeah. Rising agents, every couple of weeks, then clean water. Oh, rinsing agent. Yeah, so I do it once a week, actually. So I'll one-up you and I'll tell you I do it once a week rather than once every 2 weeks. Just because I'm so paranoid. But the thing is, it doesn't make sense. Like, at this point, there's no benefit to doing it if I'm not, there's no benefit if I'm not even like feeding my plants enough and doing all these other things. It's like, I'm just doing something else when I need to focus on the issue at hand while also implementing those things. But those things are only if everything is running correctly. Then you want to maintain it, you want to clean out your system and replenish. But with me, there's just water in there right now anyway, so there's nothing really to replenish or refresh, I guess. We're gonna put our new slaps up on the wall. Yeah. I mean, Bernie, that's pretty good though. Like, the fact that they've grown that tall and they look that large and whatever, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed. Forget about the fruit. Like, they're just getting water. So that just shows you, like, plants want to grow, right? We're the ones, in fact, that screw up the process by messing with it and doing a bunch of things. But I have a question to put out there, because I didn't watch the full podcast this morning that I was talking about, but this podcast was talking about water temperatures in your system. That's why I think quarter strength will work good for now. Okay, cool. Love hydroponic growing. It's technically challenging and fun. I know, that's why I hate it. Like, I love it, but right now I hate it, but tomorrow I'm going to love it again. Because things go bad really fast, but then things also get better really fast. So it's a love-hate relationship. I don't know any plant that needs fertilizer every day. So I don't fertilize every day. I check my ppm and I determine based on that. Some days I just top up with water. It really depends. There's no like set rule. It's just, you have to look at your plants and you have to have an understanding, and you have tools at your disposal that you can use to help identify where you're at. So, but James, if you asked me a couple of years ago, yeah, I was feeding every day. What's up, Sky Overhead? Good to see you. I don't know if I just said hi, I'm sorry. But yeah, so in this podcast they were talking about, and I've mentioned this in my lives before, because I was going to be working with a brand, a deep water culture brand. They reached out to me. We didn't end up moving forward for like other reasons or whatever, but they reached out to me. They wanted to work together, and they run like, I guess, a sterile system, and they use, what is going on? They use hypochlorous acid. I like the energy. You sound like you're all hopped up on coffee. What's going on, growers? 13 days, 21 hours, and 47 minutes until spring. 2 days until daylight savings. I can't freaking wait. So nobody be late for Sunday's live stream, because the clocks change, remember? Thank you for saying that, Doyle. Yeah, actually all the snow is melting, so that's good. Make comfrey tea, flowers and fruiting. That's a good idea. So this brand that I was supposed to work with, they're a deep water culture brand, and they use hypochlorous acid in all of their systems. And then I heard that this morning where they were talking about, it was like, I guess, something that commercial growers use to increase their dissolved oxygen or to decrease the temperatures in their res. But is hypochlorous acid, this is my question to the chat, is it like hydrogen peroxide where like you can't use that and beneficials because now you're just killing off the beneficials? Or is hypochlorous acid, I mean, I'm thinking no, because it's hypochlorous acid, that it'll kill the beneficials. But I'm just making sure. At what point you give full strength newts? I don't think I ever do, Rose. I think in aeroponics it's going to be too strong, and I don't think you don't even know what neighborhood I'm in. Don't be weird. And nobody's allowed to come see my grow tent. It's mine. It's not a good day unless I get my daily midday. Thank you, Bowtie. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out. And if you guys haven't already, go check out Bowtie Life in the Gardens YouTube channel. I missed putting the link to his channel in the description below, but he's got some great information, a wonderful garden, and just like a wealth of knowledge. What's up, Just Butters? Good afternoon. It's so good to see you. In Iowa, they use a lot of grow lights that really help. TAP Kentucky is having a summer sampler today. Oh, fake spring or fake summer or whatever. Enjoy it while it lasts, Storms. Not hydrochloric acid, hypochlorous acid. Is it the same thing? Hypochlorous acid. I don't know if it's the same thing. Might as well use bleach. No, they said that people use it in small. So I know that this particular deep water culture company, they use it as like an alternative to H2O2. Like when we were talking about, because they're a cannabis company, and we were trying to figure out what kind of nutrients, because they also have a nutrients lineup, what kind of nutrients can I use to optimize like my food growing, because they focus on cannabis, and they told me that they use hypochlorous acid in very small amounts. And so one of the guys that uses their systems, that grows his own food, I actually reached out to him, and yeah, he doesn't run anything other than the nutrients. It's like a 2-part nutrients and then hypochlorous acid, and that's it. Like, he doesn't use any kind of beneficials or anything. And their roots look great and stuff, but he's also doing things that are like, I don't know, I feel like leafy greens and herbs, it's very easy to have nice roots. I think there are larger plants that are actually fruiting and flowering that go through more of a growth stage, that have like, I feel like their roots go through cycles. Like the roots, I don't know, it looks different to me. I feel like roots of larger plants tell more of a story, you know, whereas my lettuce and my herbs, I don't know, maybe it's just the way I'm feeding or my watering schedule. I'm not getting like those nice big white roots. It's like angel hair pasta. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. So yeah, it's interesting to see what other people are doing. I spend money on NFT system. I use cloth buckets and sip buckets now. Nice. What's up, Astral? Good to see you. And what's up, Semper? Same thing as shock for swimming pools. Oh, I didn't know that, you see. What's up, Alexander? Good to see you. I'm good. How are you? Small amount is key. Yeah, and see, I'm somebody who goes 0 to 100 real quick, so there's no such thing as small amount. Drop the sticker. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna put these stickers up, and then I'm gonna feed the buckets. I love the sunflower sticker. It's so pretty. Thank you so much, Cavs. I love it. Oh my God, I freaking love it. This is hilarious. We used it in recirculating deep water culture and deep water culture. Yeah, so maybe it's just something that's mainly used for deep water culture. This company that I'm talking about specifically, they're a deep water culture brand. They're great plants. This has a purple in the leaves, haven't gotten big enough to fruit yet. I mean, a simple Google search will tell you that. You all know I don't Google anything, okay? I ask you guys give me the answer, and then I regurgitate it like as if I researched it and I know what I'm talking about. Don't you guys know how it works by now? I remember running bleach in deep water culture. Love the setup. Best of luck. Keep loving what you're doing. Thank you so much for saying that. Appreciate it. Yeah, you know what? I'm really enjoying it, and that's the only thing that's keeping me going. Otherwise, I'd quit. I am totally a quitter with certain things in life. When the going gets tough, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm out. But with this, I'm like, no, you're not. You're gonna figure this out. So here we are. Fits perfectly. And then we got the last one. Oh, thank you for saying that, James. Appreciate it. I got mail from a friend that painted one of my drone photos of a sunset, and she threw in a handful of stickers. I need a sticker board. Oh my gosh, anybody have like a sticker book growing up with all your fun stickers? Because I did. Man, the hippie grape is like my favorite sticker. I love it. I love it. So yeah, there they are. We've got we've got our calves wall of slaps. So we got hippie grape, sheep shagger unmasked, beautiful sunflowers, calf snake oil, and I Love Weed Live, and another sweet sticker. I mean, you know, inappropriate for the chat, but good as a comeback. Yeah, that's so good. You got to put everything in a photo album for sure. Yeah, he's definitely got some nice stickers. So I'm gonna get my I'm gonna have a sip of coffee first, and then I'm gonna get my nutrient or my water, and we're gonna add some nutrients. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me figure out here what I'm doing. Yeah, a sticker album or a sticker book is a great idea. Keep everything together. A sip of coffee, that's something new for you. Les, I like to try something new every day. Yeah, that's a great idea, Cavs. All right, 3/6/26. Hello from Germany. What's up, Wide Easy? Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, if you guys come in and say hi and your username is something like user whatever, I'm just gonna call you by that because it's easier. Have a good day from Vancouver, Canada. Nice, Ontario, Canada. So you're just across the way. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for hanging out. 10:15 or 10:05. What? I wanted to keep all the amazing letters. Yes, I can imagine. So habitual, it's coming, I swear, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop making excuses. I'm gonna get it done. What am I doing again? 5 gallons, right? All right. So, oh, and then I got to do HydroGuard. Two mils per gallon, so 10 mils. And I still have like a huge bottle of enzymes in my car that I gotta get. I got stamps the other day, habitual. Everything's going out today. I'm only one person, you guys. I'll get it done today. 1 milliliter per liter. 5 times 4 is 20, so 20 mils. Okay. Now I need to find my measuring spoons. 60, 30. I'm actually not I try not to be a procrastinator. It's because I take too much on. So it's not like I procrastinate everything in my life. I'm actually busy all the freaking time, and I just, yeah, not enough time in the day. That's really what it boils down to. But that's okay, because every day's a new day. Yeah, no, I'm actually not. I really do my best to prioritize. Okay. Uno momento. You guys, the other day I got stuck in the grow tent. I managed to find someone that wants aloe, jade, and snake plants. I'm proud to be a procrastinator. Being from Canada, do you like poutine? No. Okay, so it's not really a staple. You come here and you have to go to a poutine place to get poutine. So that's just like that's made up. And maple syrup, yeah, you can get it from maple trees, but you can get maple trees or find maple trees really anywhere and tap for syrup. So I guess it's like an identity thing. But what's up, Jesse? I don't know if you were here before, but good to see you. Sold an aloe plant last year, $10. No, the zipper, I told you guys, the zipper, the tracks are kind of warped, and so if I zip it up all the way, I can't zip it back down. So I have to stop where the teeth of the zipper are kind of messed up. And so the other day I was in the tent, so you can fix it from the outside, but I was inside the grow tent the other day and I zipped it all the way up and I couldn't get out. And I was like, oh my God, I'm effing stuck in the grow tent. What am I gonna do? I can't open the zipper without like breaking it. And so it took me a few minutes and I got out. What's up, Brayden? Good to see you. All right, I'm gonna pour 5 gallons in each res and add the full amount of nutrients. Yeah, do you know how many people think I live in here? Somebody on Instagram commented on one of my posts and they were like, oh shit, like she actually lives there. I'm like, no man, I just spend all of my waking hours in here. All right, gonna do some water. That's not, it's not mean at all. Like I said, as long as you guys are laughing, I don't care if you're laughing with me or at me, just as long as you're having a good time, I really don't care. Did you guys just see that? The lid just freaking popped off. But now, I like looking at my plants every day, it puts it into perspective. Full nuts, and yeah, I'm just doing full nutrients for 5 gallons and that's it. What Bernie said, yeah, I got a hammock. No, Cavs, we got an air mattress, we got a sleeping bag. I don't want TFP cleaning my tent, spills everything. Hey man, the more I spill, the more I have to clean. That's why my tent's so clean. A hammock. Yeah, habitual. Can you imagine me trying to stay balanced on a hammock? F that. That is so funny. That is so funny. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you. 8.3 pounds per gallon. Yeah, I can do one in each hand, but yeah, it's all right. Gotta re-up on my CalMag. Glug that joke. Oh, I gotta get my measuring stick too. Yeah, I finally got my RO system back, so we're back on RO. Is that city water? I was just using city water. I also lived in... Did you know 1 liter of water is 1 kilogram? So 1 liter of water is, or sorry, I think it's like 4 gallons, or sorry, 4 liters is 1 gallon. So what does that make it? 4 kilos. Recently told my man that if we build a huge greenhouse around our home, then we will never have to be cold because I can always grow things. How much lumens is dancing around that tent? That's a great question. But honestly, think about it. If you can take a shower, honestly, that's the thing, Cavs, is like, I can't, it feels like it just burns your skin. There's so much chlorine. I can't drink the tap water. It literally tastes like I'm choking on swimming pool water. You know, when you're a kid and you swallow swimming pool water, that's what my tap water tastes like. Nice, contaminated swimming pool. I say if I can drink it, then so can the plants, but mine is super drinkable. Yeah, see, I guess when you live maybe in like a more secluded area, maybe it's not so bad, but I think as the population gets higher, they add more to the water and it becomes, Doyle, you know, you should be careful with drinking distilled water only. I read somewhere that if you drink too much distilled water, it actually, water's like, I guess, like a magnet for all the minerals in your body, and you can actually create this. I don't know if this is true, but I think it is. So you can create a mineral deficiency within yourself if you're not re-adding minerals into the distilled water before consuming it. So if you wanted to do some kind of like cleanse or whatever, you can drink it for a couple of days, but I think I read somewhere that it's going to deplete you of all your minerals, like in your body, if you don't. We used river water. Honestly, river water probably has like microbes and healthy bacteria in it, no? What's up, Ganix? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. So Ganix is in the house. He is the host of the Garden Cultivation Network. Check out his channel, linked in the description below, the Garden Cultivation Network. They are live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's Show Your Grow. If you drink too much of any water, you can literally drown. No, but I think there's something about distilled water, because it's nothing, like it's 0 ppm. You got no minerals, nothing. I think it's not, I don't know, maybe I'm, what's up, Vicky? Like plants, if there's a missing micronutrient, plant pulls it out of the leaves. Right, so I think maybe that's the same concept for humans. I don't know. I'll just be careful. Just be careful, okay? Okay. Thanks, 2518 Josh. Cool. damn it. Spilled everywhere. Shoot. Well, that's not good. What's up, Haas? You guys like the hair clip? Oh snap, I thought you had a sticky trap. No, it's a caution sign, but it says something about stay away because I'm overstimulated. Because, like, when I got too much going on, stay the F away from me, right? So, just, you know, instead of talk to the hand, talk to the hair clip. Have a great day, Habitual. Right. Let's see what it is. Oh God, all I see, wow. Geez, that must have taken a lot for MK to get involved. Damn, I wonder what they said. Now you guys have piqued my interest. All right, done. Now I gotta do the next. What's up, chilling? Oh, chilling with David. Good to see you. All right, so I just calibrated my pen yesterday and I tested it against drops. So my ppm, well, I'll give it a minute. Yes, sky overhead, you got my back now. I appreciate it. Have you tried fake cuttings in hydro? I haven't. What's up, Urban Gardening Chronicles? Good to see you. Eric, not right now. We're feeding our plants. Okay, so here's the thing, is right now my pH is 5.4. So if I can't use pH up, what do? I'm using the full recommended amount of nutrients. Full recommended amount of CalMag, full recommended amount of Micro, Grow, Bloom, full recommended amount of the beneficials and the HydroGuard. So what do? How do I get my pH up now? Do I just add water? Because now, or it was high in the last bucket, so maybe I can just circulate it and test it in a bit. What's up, Scott the Rock? Yeah, 5.4. Let it sit. You have 16 more gallons to mix it. So should I turn the system on now? Because it's off. Should I let it sit here? Or should I turn the system on and let it circulate? Astral, I don't think dolomite or dolomitic lime or whatever. I don't know if that's meant for my system. As cool as it sounds. You're checking the res means nothing right now. Turn the system on. Alright, we'll see what happens. You can circulate it for a while. Alright, well, system is on. Check the res of 5-gallon only solution is gonna. Right. My only concern, the only reason why I was saying that was because yesterday, for some reason, the pH was lower at the end. So I was like, oh God, is it going to go even lower and further damage my plants? So that's where my head was going with that one. So this one, I guess I'm not even going to check the pH. I'm just going to circulate. Yeah, after dark. After dark is this Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Need bigger syringes. This one is 5.2. That's like so low. Why? Dozen lemon tree. Are we talking about my dead lemon seedling? So Bernie says aim for 5.4 to 5.7, but if mine is 5.2, should I get it up to 5.4 or should I just circulate the system? This is like, yeah, that's where I'm like, there's nothing I can do. I can add pH up, but like, what's the point in that, right? So I guess I would just circulate the system. Yeah. So that's my problem. Why is it so low? Like, is it just because the plants are depleting everything from the water? Is that when pH goes down? I need to learn more about pH, I think, and understand how pH works to know, like, I know that higher acidity equals lower pH, but what causes that acidity? Thanks, Doyle. Appreciate you. Okay, yeah, well, the system's on now. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it. Tomorrow, when we do the tent tour, things will definitely be looking better. We're not like, it won't be significantly different, but I know that things change quickly with this type of system. So, for as quickly as they go bad, they also quickly get really good too. What's up, Fat Buds? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I'm trying to calculate something with only a fraction of the solution. I know, but here's the thing is, like, when you say shoot for 5.4 to 5.7, because I'm a literal thinker, now I feel like I need to measure something, right? If you just say, hey, circulate your system, it doesn't matter, then I get it, right? So because I'm such a literal person, I need to be spoken to in that way. It's like, That's just the way I understand things. Otherwise, I frustrate everyone in the chat giving me advice because you guys have to give me the same advice over and over and over again, right? But now I'm starting to understand, even though you guys have told me a million times, your pH will start to go up as the nutrients and other things deplete from the water because the plants are uptaking it. So I just clued into that. So now I'm understanding that, yeah, your pH is really low, but your plants are freaking hungry. They're gonna eat all that and it's gonna go right back up. So let's hope that's the case, because yesterday when I checked my system, oh, I guess it wasn't, because they were starving. Okay, it's starting to click now a little bit. Every day we learn a little bit more. Now it's full strength in the res. After you mix it in the water, it'll be a quarter of what you just measured. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that part makes sense. I already get that. I'm past that point. It's just more about the... You have, with a garden, you have to like understand your plants. It's not like by the book. You don't just like, because I'm dealing with an issue that I'm trying to rectify, I need to think critically and not just do what a textbook says to do, like check your pH, balance your res, then you can do your stuff. Like, it's not so black and white. There's other ways of tackling things and other approaches depending on your situation. And so sometimes I got to get out of my own head and out of certain habits that I've created because I think this is the correct way, right? So, right, once they start to eat, everything will go up. I get it now. Now it's starting to click, but it takes me so much time. I know I don't have a textbook system, but I operate, like I don't even read textbooks, but for some reason my brain operates where like, if you say your pH has to be 5.5, now I'm going to do whatever it takes, and I'm not going to think critically of like, hang on, your plants are really hungry here, so your pH is going to go up very quickly. And I'm not thinking of like that. I'm thinking about they're not going to uptake any of that nutrients because the pH is wrong, where maybe because they're starving, that doesn't even matter. They're just going to take it. And also because it's only a quarter of the strength, it's irrelevant what I'm measuring in here. So I get it now. Anyways, be back tomorrow. Come watch the learning curve. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for hanging out every day and letting me share my garden with you guys and share my journey. So you guys are all awesome. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And please don't forget to go subscribe to all of the channels in the description below. Some great people in this community, some, you know, real hard workers, and all we want to do is grow the community. So don't forget. And Farmer Chaz, can't wait to hang out with you soon. So I'll see you shortly. And everyone else, have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace, everybody.